Need some photo spots? Delicious food? Fan of the performing arts? Come explore Granville Island with us. Back in 1886, the city of Vancouver was once originally named Granville. After renaming the city, Granville was kept and given to Granville Street, along with an accompanying bridge that housed a sandbar underneath it. This sandbar was then developed into what we know today as Granville Island. Originally an industrial and manufacturing area, Granville Island is now home to a public market, restaurants, and several art and studios and workshops. It's a very popular tourist destination for anyone visiting Vancouver. If you're coming from our downtown area, it's about a 10-minute drive or 20-minute bus ride from downtown Vancouver. So one of our favorite things about Granville Island is the public market behind me. It's home to a lot of fresh, amazing foods, organic vegetables, fruits, artisan breads, pastries, delis, you name it. So many things to eat. There are so many flavors and foods that are unique to this market that you won't find anywhere else in Vancouver. Personally, I'm a fan of Lee's Donuts, which is an iconic Vancouver staple. So have you ever been to Granville Island before?
No, never.
Okay, so what are your first thoughts about it?
I just see a lot of business here. I just go inside here and there's like a market and I like the stuff here. It is always fresh, the things are fresh and a lot of things that are handmade.
Okay, do you have anything like this back home in Mexico?
Yes, I have seen in Mexico markets, but it is more concentrated in food.
Anything similar where it's both food, but here we also have
Yeah.
food, arts, music,
Yeah,
dance,
exactly.
theater.
Yeah, I just mean like just the market is similar to Mexico, but outside, like the business, I think this just happens in Canada.
Yeah, it's a very unique Vancouver experience.
Yeah.
Also, for any artists or connoisseurs, Granville Island is home to several art shops and studios that feature things such as jewelry crafting, woodworking, as well as handmade clothes. There's also a ton of theaters that feature things such as improv nights, as well as music concerts, and I've been to a few of them, and they're always so much fun. All right, so if you're looking for a fun and healthy way to get to Granville Island, highly recommend taking the Seawall path, which is just right over here. It starts at either Science World or Olympic Village, and both of them are easily SkyTrain accessible. It's a great path to either use your bike, walk, or even skate, such as myself. And the nice thing is it leads right to the main entrance. It's also personally my favorite way of getting here, since trying to find parking during busy seasons can be a bit hectic. So if you're visiting with kids or a family, the kids market at Granville Island has a ton of things to do. With over 25 different shops, as well as an arcade upstairs and an outdoor water park, it's always been a great place to spend your summer times with your families. Oh, check this out. So when I was younger, I used to go through the kids entrance, and inside there's sometimes be magic shows or like juggling performances. So really cool place. As a coastal city, you can even try renting a boat or hopping on the Aquabus to explore False Creek. The Aquabus will take you to other attractions such as David Lamb Park, Yaletown, or Science World, all with a beautiful scenic ride. Bonus feature, did you know you can also go on a pirate ship adventure? It's an interactive theater cruise where you get to go on a treasure hunt, sing sea shanties, and even defend the ship against other pirates with water cannons. I have to try this someday. So what are some tips if it's your first time? Well, for starters, we recommend checking the website and planning your trip accordingly, and also making a list. It can be as simple as writing one shop, one attraction, and one food place you want to visit. That way it'll keep things organized, and you won't feel overburdened when there's just so much to do on the island. Oh, also, if you're an aspiring photographer or Instagrammer, the best times to get your photos would be early in the morning or just before sunset. The lighting will be a lot nicer, and it'll be a little less busy, so that way you can get your perfect shot. So when visiting the public market, one of the best places to sit and eat is this outdoor patio right over here, because you get a wonderful view of the ocean, and sometimes local buskers will be performing for your entertainment. Just a heat of advice though is that you should watch your food while seagulls are around, because they might be a little peckish. Bonus tip, if you need bathrooms, the public market is one of the easiest and most convenient ones to find, because a lot of the shops around Granville Island don't have a bathroom, and if you use the ones in the restaurants, you'll actually need to sit and dine with them to use them. Also, if you're interested in future events, we highly recommend checking out Granville Island's Instagram or checking out their events boards to learn about festivals such as the International Jazz Festival, the Vancouver Children's Festival, and the Vancouver Fringe Festival, which features a ton of local theater performances and musical artists. So what's one of your favorite things about Granville Island?
Well, I enjoy a lot the view here because I was listening to the music and also I was eating, but my favorite things is like to see the boats, to see the ocean, to see the birds, you know, and also the English Bay, and it is a really good spot.
Yeah, a lot of people like to come here to do
Yeah.
photo shoots or, you know, take photos
Yeah.
for their Instagram. So
Yeah, I do that.
nice. So if you're looking for a unique Vancouver experience, Granville Island is a must visit. It's an amazing location if you're new to the city and you want to get to know the local community, art scene, and just culture in general. So be sure to come on by and don't forget your camera. Anyways, thanks so much for watching this video about Granville Island, and leave down in the comments below what food or attraction you would try if you were to visit. If you like what you see, feel free to hit that like button and to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Look at this view.